Thank you for stopping by GardenStateWeather.com, New Jersey and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather news portal. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and this is our video forecast discussion for Wednesday, July 13th, 2011. And we'll start off today's forecast with a cold front that had swept through the mid-Atlantic states. It's now off the southern New Jersey coast down through the Virginias and then back through Ohio. A weak shortwave here is evident on the water vapor imagery this morning across northeastern Pennsylvania down through the Virginias. If we also take a look at some of the radar that's overlaid here, we find light showers, rain showers moving from just south of the Great Lakes into New York State. This short wave will increase the cloud cover across the area this morning. There could be some sprinkles. The air at the mid to the lower levels of the atmosphere is very dry, so not anticipating anything other than a few clouds. And as this short wave moves across the region, the air will begin to dry out late this afternoon and this evening, and skies will completely clear. If we take the radar off and just take a look at some of the temperatures this morning, we're finding temperatures generally anywhere from the upper 60s into the low and mid 70s from the New York City area down through Pennsylvania and all the way down into the mid 70s and lower upper 70s through the Delmarva region. The big difference this morning is the dew point temperatures, which yesterday were in the upper 60s and 70s, and now they're still in the 60s. But if you notice back where the cloud cover is here, it's hard to see back in through Pennsylvania and all the way into the northern New England area. Dew points are in the upper 50s and lower 60s, and that is some of the drier air that's going to be working down into the region during this afternoon and tonight, precluding the cloudiness, helping to break it up and dry out the atmosphere as high pressure moves into the region. We can take a look at the mean sea level pressure now. High pressure all the way back through the Great Lakes and the upper Midwest will begin to build into our forecast area during the next 24 hours with very dry and pleasant conditions, much more comfortable and lower humidity throughout the northern mid-Atlantic region. Here on this morning's visible satellite imagery, we can see some of the clouds now and some of the showers across northern Pennsylvania. And some of this cloud cover, it's mostly clear now through the New Jersey area into the Delmarva. Some of this cloud cover will be able to make its way into northern and central New Jersey and down through Philadelphia. Other than some cloud cover and just a basic sprinkle, we're anticipating that the air from the mid to the lower levels of the atmosphere are too dry with the northwest flow, so we're not expecting any precipitation other than a sprinkle or two, especially over the hillier terrain of the Poconos and northwestern New Jersey and upstate New York during late this morning and early this afternoon. Here now is our futurecast from this morning on Wednesday through Friday morning. We can see some of the cloud cover now by 10 o'clock getting into northern New Jersey and down through Philadelphia, but notice there's no precipitation with these clouds. And if we start out the loop here, we can see that the cloudiness associated with this associated shortwave begins to dry out as the clouds drop into very dry and warmer air. The clouds are falling apart, the precipitation, with generally clear skies beginning tonight and lasting right through Friday. And these clouds here back to the northwest are just some upper cirrus clouds, so we're anticipating mostly clear skies throughout the forecast area from tonight on through Friday and even into Saturday. And start out the forecast maps this afternoon at around 1 o'clock. The trough line now moving through the mid-Atlantic states. High pressure building in from the Great Lakes. Dry northwest flow. High pressure continues to build in through the Great Lakes, right in through the northern mid-Atlantic states right overnight tonight into the morning hours on Thursday. High pressure over the Great Lakes and the northern New England states, cresting all the way down into the mid-Atlantic region. So dry, clear weather, comfortable temperatures expected getting in through tomorrow night. Also, notice the high pressure cell beginning to move off the mid-Atlantic coast, the northern New England coast rather, so the winds will continue out of the north, but they'll begin to back now into the south and southwest probably by during the day on Friday, and this is going to allow the winds to change direction and the air mass to begin to modify a little bit over the weekend, but very pleasant conditions. And if you're going to the beach the next couple of days, do remember to be careful of rip currents. They're still possible in brief swells during this afternoon through tomorrow. Water temperatures this afternoon from the New York Bight all the way down to the mid-Atlantic are generally in the low to the middle 70s. And that's going to do it for today's broadcast. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Thanks for joining us. We'll be seeing you again on Thursday morning.